Okay, so are you ready to really get into the nitty-gritty of Arabic grammar today?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, awesome. Because today we're taking a deep dive into something that can seem a little intimidating at first.
Oh, yeah.
Arabic case endings. We're going to unpack why they matter so much and how they actually work. Especially for those of you out there like me who are using Pronunciator to learn Arabic.
Yeah, it's
Which is, by the way, such an awesome platform.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got personalized lessons, a
Yeah.
chatbot to practice with. It's incredible. But today our mission with this deep dive is to really help you understand Arabic case endings and how they function within a sentence. Like once you grasp this,
Yeah.
it's like you unlock a whole other level of the language.
Yeah, and I'm excited to break it all down.
Me too. So to kick things off, I was looking at this source here, and it says that case endings can be a real sticking point for people learning Arabic. And I can totally see why.
Oh, absolutely. What's fascinating about case endings is that they're like this core part of Arabic grammar, especially in those formal settings. You see them everywhere, and they really act like these signposts that tell you the role of each noun or adjective in a sentence.
So it's not just about memorizing vocabulary words. It's like understanding this secret code that reveals the relationships between words.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like this. In English, word order is super important. We say the cat chased the mouse, right?
Right.
But in Arabic, you could rearrange those words and the case endings would still tell you who's chasing whom.
That's so cool. So it gives you more flexibility in how you structure your sentences.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Okay, so this source mentions that there are 3 different cases. We've got nominative, genitive, and accusative. Can you break down what each of those means?
Of course. So the nominative case usually marks the subject of the sentence. So that's the one who's performing the action. The accusative case often points to the direct object. So that's the thing being acted upon. And then you've got the genitive case, and that's the one that shows possession or a relationship with a preposition.
Okay, I see. So like if we were saying the boy ate the apple, the boy would be the nominative because he's the one doing the eating.
Exactly.
The apple would be the accusative because it's the thing being eaten.
You got it.
And if we were saying the boy's apple, that boy's would be genitive.
Precisely.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Now, this source also uses the word for boy, al-walad, as an example. And they talk about how it changes depending on the case, which is crazy to me because it seems like it's just a vowel sound at the end.
Right. It is just a vowel sound at the end, but that vowel sound makes all the difference.
Yeah, and they mention these vowel sounds, U, A, and I, as like the key indicators. So can you explain how those vowel sounds connect to each case?
Absolutely. So you're right. Those little vowel sounds, they might seem small, but they're super important. When al-walad is the subject of the sentence, it's going to end with that U sound. So it becomes al-waladu. But if it's the object of the sentence, then it changes to al-walada using that A sound. And if you want to show possession, you add an I sound at the end. So it becomes al-waladi.
So U for nominative, A for accusative, and I for genitive. Got it.
That's like
a code.
Exactly. It's a code. And what's really cool about Pronunciator is that it focuses so much on pronunciation. So whether you're working through those audio lessons or you're chatting with the chatbot, you're really training your ear to pick up on those subtle differences, which is so important for mastering case endings.
Yeah, because you're right. Those tiny vowel sounds, they make a world of difference.
They do.
So even though spoken Arabic might be a bit more relaxed about these case endings, really mastering them through something like Pronunciator is going to give you such a deeper understanding of the language, especially in like formal situations or when you're reading Arabic literature or the news,
Exactly, because you're going to be able to pick up on all those nuances and those subtleties that you might miss otherwise.
Yeah, and that makes the whole learning process so much more rewarding, doesn't it?
It does. It's like you're unlocking the secret code that allows you to really appreciate the beauty and the complexity of the language.
I love that. So for everyone listening out there, here's a challenge for you. Next time you're working through your Pronunciator lessons, really pay attention to those vowel sounds at the end of nouns and see if you can identify which case is being used. It's like a fun little game.
Yeah.
And the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. And the better you get at it, the more you'll understand Arabic.
Exactly. You'll start to see these patterns and relationships between words that you might not have even noticed before.
Right. It's like becoming a detective of the Arabic language.
I like that. A detective of the Arabic language.
I like that too.
And now that we've talked about how case endings work and why they're so important, I want to leave you with something to think about. How do you think understanding these case endings might change your approach to translating Arabic texts? Ooh, that's something to ponder. All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Arabic case endings. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.